As a freelancer or gig worker, your income is flexible, but so is your stress. 1 month you're making more than a full-time worker, next month, cricket. Hey, welcome to Renew Thrive, where we talk real money for real people. Today, I will walk you through how to create a solid budget when your income is unpredictable. I've lived this. Whether you are a hairdresser, a graphics designer, a boda rider, or a Uber driver, or anything, name it. These tips will help you budget smarter and sleep better. Number 1, accept the nature of gig work. First, let's stop pretending that your income will become magically stable. Accept that your income will fluctuate. That's okay, but your budget can't look like that of someone who is earning a monthly salary. You need a system built for chaos, one that flexes but keeps you grounded. That's what you need. Number 2, know your bare minimum expenses. Know your bare minimum expenses. Start with this one question. What's the minimum amount I need to survive this 1 month? You can ask yourself, what is that minimum amount you need to survive for a full month? Make a list. Rent or shelter or food. Be honest, not boogie. You need to be honest. And even transport, data, or even school fees. Let's say it's 500 UGX and that's your surviving goal. 500 UGX is in dollars, it may be around 180 or $170. 500 Ugandan shillings. It may be around $170. Yeah, it may be around there. Well, if that is your budgeting goal, then everything else is built on top of that. Add a buffer of 10% for surprises. Number 3, the 3-bucket budget for irregular income. Let me introduce you to the 3-bucket budget, which is designed for unpredictable income. Every time you earn, split your money like this. Bucket 1 needs 60%. And in this bucket we have rent, food, and etc. Then bucket number 2, wants, and this can carry 20%. These are the things that may include in this bucket: treats, clothings, outings, and etc. You can add your other stuff accordingly. But remember, you should be minimal. You should be minimalistic. Then number 3, future you. And in this bucket is where you can find savings, investments, emergency funds in high month. These buckets get more water. In low months, just fill the essentials. Tip: on great months, reduce wants and pour extra into future you. That is in great months. You can reduce wants and pour extra into the future you, yourself. You know, sometimes we tend to forget ourselves. You toil so much, but you forget yourself. You're toiling for other things. You know, we all want to live better lives. We all want to be better. We want to make ends meet. But many times we tend to forget ourselves, the future us. So this is what this point was trying to mean, that in great months, reduce wants and pour Anything that is extra, you put it in the future you. Anything that is extra, put it in the future you, your future self. Number 4, pay yourself a salary. This is our number 4. Pay yourself a salary. Here is one of the smartest things you can do for yourself. And it is just to pay yourself a salary. It's not dumb. It's actually one of the smartest things you can do for yourself. Treat yourself like an employee. Pay yourself a salary. Let's say you make 1.5 million UGX for a month. Don't go on and spend it all. No, please. Don't be like, hey, I've made this money out of my sweat, so I should spend it the way I want. Then you won't achieve anything. But let's say you're earning 1.5 million UGX for a month. Don't spend it at a go. Give yourself a fixed salary. Let's say 600K, and put the rest in savings. Now one may say, 600K is less. Okay, you can add yourself some 50K. Maybe you can say, I'm paying myself 650K. Then I'm putting the rest into savings. This will help you. But don't waste all the 1.5 million you've earned. Don't spend it anyhowly. You should treat yourself like an employee. However much the business is yours. But if you want the business to stand, you should treat yourself like an employee. Remember, we are talking about how to budget for freelancers and gig workers. You can even create 2 mobile money accounts, or even an envelope. One for income and one for your personal salary. You now have structure and peace of mind. You've divided. It may not be equally, but you've divided the two. One for income and one for your personal salary. Number 5, save for slow seasons. Save for slow seasons. Freelancers often forget this. Good months feed the bad ones. You all freelancers, you tend to forget this. And it is actually true. Because you may get a deal, because you may be working for this month, and the coming months you may be sitting, you may not be getting gigs. So if at all you were not saving and you were consuming all you earned, it means you won't be surviving in the next months, because you were eating all that you earned. So this is what I'm trying to mean. The good months feed the bad ones. This should be in your head. Don't eat all the eggs that you have on your tray. And don't put all the eggs in one basket. Make reserve. Like in our previous point, I've talked about having an envelope, or even having 2 places where you keep your money, your income and your salary. They may not be of the same amount, but you've divided them. So it helps you. If you need salary, you're going to deduct from the salary you paid yourself. You won't touch the income that was generated maybe from the gig work you did, or from the freelancings that you did. But let's get back to the point. When you earn big, set aside money to cover at least 2 months of bare expenses. That's your buffer, your freelance emergency fund. Use savings platforms like Airtel Super Saver, Momo Save, or even a trusted circle. In your different regions, you can use the different methods that are applicable in your regions. Whether you are in USA, Nigeria, East Africa, and everywhere, or Africa worldwide, you can use those methods that are applicable or that are mostly used in your country, in your destined origins. Pro tip: save in percentages, not fixed amounts, because your income varies. Here is number 6. Track every coin. Track every coin. Budgeting without tracking is like blindfolded. Budgeting without tracking is like blindfolded. Use whatever works. A notebook or a spreadsheet, free apps like Moneyfee, Wallet, or even Excel on your phone. Write down every client payment in, every soda out. Once you track it for 30 days, you will be shocked with how much you can save by just knowing where your money goes. You will be shocked by how much you can save by just tracking where your money goes. I assure you, you will be shocked. Being a freelancer or a gig worker doesn't mean being broke forever. In fact, you can build real wealth, but it starts with discipline, not more money. To recap, know your bare minimum. Use the 3-bucket system. Pay yourself, save, track your coins. Action step: take the next 7 days to log all your expenses and tell me in the comments how it felt. If this video gave you clarity, give it a like. Share it with your hustle buddies and hit the subscribe button for more money tips like this that work in the real world. And if you're looking forward to start minimalist living, I shared a video how you can start minimalist living. I shared some habits. You can find that video right here. You can click on that video right here. I love you all. Goodbye. See you in the next one.